Good evening and welcome. You're with the News First, your number one news provider. I'm Shamir Rasooli.
And I'm Mahina Bongzo. At least 78 people have been killed in a Moroccan military aircraft crash in the south of the country. We will have more details later on in the news bulletin, but for now we take a look at tonight's headlines.
Abi Mansala, the wellness resort for totally disabled war heroes, declared open by the president. A child who was kidnapped for a ransom of 5 million rupees in Mount Lavinia released on 200,000 rupee ransom payment. An interim order issued against a case filed at the Nugavira district judge against the UNP leadership and the working committee. An LLRC investigation finds a video released by Channel 4 network on alleged war crimes contains doctored footage. New coach of the Sri Lanka cricket team, Ramesh Ratnayaka, states the planning is crucial when taking on Australia.
Abi Mansala, the wellness resort for totally disabled war heroes in Anuradhapura, was declared open by President Mahinda Rajapaksa today. The aim of this resort is to provide lifetime care for disabled war heroes. These valiant war heroes gathered at the Abi Mansala, the wellness resort for totally dependent disabled war heroes, with a new hope for their future. Those present included the Defence Secretary and the Army Commander who initiated this program. The President was conducted to the venue by the military police. Amidst the chanting of Pirit, the President unveiled the Abi Mansala name board. The Abi Mansala Wellness Resort will house 52 totally dependent disabled soldiers. The resort has been constructed on the initiative of the Army Seva Vanita unit with the assistance of several private and state sector institutions. 220 million rupees have been spent on the construction of this wellness resort, which will be run by a staff of 16, including doctors and nurses, and 40 attendants. Incidentally, there are 5 chalets where 4 war heroes in each could be accommodated and another 5 houses where family members of those war heroes could stay. Pradeep Kumara, who came under a terrorist attack in May 2009 in Pudumathalan, was the first war hero to be registered at Abi Mansala by President Mahinda Rajapaksa. The President subsequently met the other disabled war heroes and their families who will take up residence at the resort and then inspected the Abi Mansala premises. The swimming pool at Abi Mansala was also declared open by the President. The army band that was in attendance, in addition to various other cultural items, added much colour to the opening ceremony.
It has been revealed in an investigation carried out by the Presidential Commission on Lessons Learned and Reconciliation that the video released by the Channel 4 network on alleged war crimes committed by government forces in the last stages of the war contains doctored footage. The Commission stated that an extensive investigation was carried out into this video footage contained therein with the assistance of technical experts. The LLRC states that while some of the footage contained in the video have been subjected to various modes of editing, certain scenes have been fabricated using artificially constructed backgrounds and settings. According to the LLRC, they have also considered the views of various experts regarding the Channel 4 video. Accordingly, the final report of the LLRC is to contain the results of these investigations as well.
A group that had kidnapped a child from Mount Lavinia last afternoon, demanding a ransom of 5 million rupees, had released the child early this morning on payment of a ransom of 200,000 rupees. The Mount Lavinia police stated that it has begun investigations to track down and arrest the suspects involved in the incident.
The child had been at home along with his mother at Templars Road in Mount Lavinia when the kidnapping took place. The child's father told News First that a group had arrived at their house last afternoon and kidnapped the child after tying up the mother. The child was released in the Bulat Kohpeti area in Avisavela this morning following a ransom payment. The victim is a 15-year-old student of a leading school in Colombo. The child's father said that the kidnappers had threatened him not to complain to the police and had demanded a ransom of 5 million rupees to set the child free. Speaking via the phone, the kidnappers had told the child's father that the child would be released after the father brings the money to a location they specify. The child's father, who is employed at a private firm, had told the kidnappers that it was difficult for him to find 5 million rupees.
Then they asked me how much I can find. I told them that I can find about 150,000. Then they said that amount was insufficient and cut the line. Then I spoke to them and said that I can find 200,000 rupees and that I had the cash with me. Then they told me to come towards Kandy.
The father of the child said that he handed over the 200,000 rupees in the Bulat Kohopeti area.
There is a clock tower along the Bulat Kohopeti road. Then one person came and asked whether I have the money. I told him yes and handed it over. They said that they will send the child to the bridge. Then I walked forward and my child came walking alone.
The police said that the father and the child were found in the Yakala area.
Coming up on the news tonight, the CPC says vehicle owners who have encountered problems by using inferior petrol should present all information in writing in order to be considered for compensation. US debt limit, Obama and Burner trade blows on impasse. Sri Lanka cricket team prepares for next month's home series against Australia. The Elections Commission has informed the secretaries of parties that emerged victorious in the second phase of the local government elections to tender the names of heads to the local authorities before the 28th of this month. Assistant Elections Commissioner W.P. Sumanasiri stated that party secretaries must submit the names of those appointed to the positions of Mayor, Deputy Mayor, Chairman and Deputy Chairman to the Elections Secretariat. In addition, he noted that the names of the opposition leaders appointed to each local government body too should be submitted to the Elections Secretariat.
In more election-related news, General Secretary of the Jatika Hela Urume, Minister Champika Ranawaka states that the election results of the North cannot be taken as a vote in favour of a federal system. The minister made this statement at a media briefing held in Colombo today.
උතුරේ ප්‍රතිඵලය පිළිබඳ විශේෂයෙන්ම දෙමළ රාජ්‍ය පක්ෂයේ ප්‍රකාශකයන් විකෘති මත පළ කරන්න පටන් අරන් තියෙනවා.
Spokespersons of the Tamil parties have begun to voice different opinions about the result in the north. The number of registered voters for 19 local government bodies in Jaffna was 435,507. The amount of votes secured by the Tamil party was 149,053. In effect, it is 34% of registered votes. Does this mean that it could be taken as a mandate for a federal system? I want to tell Suresh Premachandran and Sambandhan that 65% of the country have cast their votes for the unity of the country. Therefore, they should respect the will of the majority.
G.H. Buddhadasa, who obtained the highest number of preferential votes at the local government poll for the Kadwala Municipal Council, says that he is ready to work together with all parties in peace. He made this statement while addressing a function in Battaramulla today.
අද මේ මිනිහා මේ මිනිහයා මගේ සරණ මෙහෙවන්න සූදානම් වෙලා මුලින්ම කළේ පොලිසිය තුනේ OIC ලා දුන්න දෙනෙක් ගෙනාවා.
The first thing this man did after getting ready for battle with me was bringing in 3 new OICs to the 3 police stations. These OICs acted in a very demeaning manner. They took the law into their hands. They did not respect the law of the country. No matter what they did, they couldn't touch single hair in my body. The wannabe heroes who came here from nowhere wanted to destroy the day-to-day lives of the people and destroy their houses by using thugs from the underworld and create a new culture. But I would like to give you all the good message that I am prepared to work together in peace and happiness with everybody.
The Western Provincial High Court of Civil Appeal of Mount Lavinia issued an interim order staying further proceedings of a case filed before the Nugegoda District Court against Ranil Wickremesinghe and several members of the Working Committee of the United National Party. The bench, which comprised of Justices Rohini Wagama and A.Z. Razin, issued this order after considering a petition filed by Ranil Wickremesinghe and 22 Working Committee members of the UMP. The interim order will be valid until the 3rd of August.
United National Party's Southern Provincial Councillor Maitri Gunaratne filed a case against the leader of the UNP, Ranil Wickramasinghe, several others of the working committee for appointing a national organizer and several other members to the party working committee in an arbitrary manner. When the case was taken up before the Civil Appeal Court, Attorney-at-Law G.G. Arul Pragasam and President's Counsel Ikram Mohammed, appearing for Ranil Wickramasinghe, stated that these appointments were made in line with the party constitution. They argued that the UNP's Southern Provincial Councillor Maitri Gunaratne has no legal right to file a case challenging these appointments. They pointed out that accordingly, the Nugegura District Court accepting this case was not lawful. Minister of Cooperatives and Internal Trade Johnston Fernando says the prices of goods have stabilized. The minister expressed this view while attending a function in Maradana this morning.
The Coop City supermarket located down Deans Road in Maradana was declared open by Minister Johnston Fernando. In actual fact, the prices of goods have stabilized at present. The prices of all goods have come down. Back in the day, people said that the prices are too high. Now the farmers are saying the prices are too low. So now we have to ask consumers to pay a higher price and purchase goods. The reason for this is that we need to protect our farmers. The minister also spoke about the Education Cooperative Society. Protests are being held against this cooperative society. The Janatha Vimukti Peramuna, which talks so much about democracy, went and attacked every provincial office connected to this society. They first protest opposite the officers and then they enter and attack them. Yesterday they came and said that their employees have been removed. This proves that it was their henchmen that were placed at these offices. That's what we see. These jobs have been given to the people who carry out their politics and paste their posters. It was proved yesterday. If their political henchmen actually tried to bring down the administration of these officers or worked against them, we will have to take a decision regarding them. The interim committee has taken decisions. So what we have to tell the JVP is that it is okay to carry out protests. Do it in a democratic manner. I would like to remind them that as a government we cannot allow thuggery. We inquired about the minister's statement from the Ceylon Teacher Services Union. After the Director Board of the Ceylon Teacher Services Union was appointed on the 3rd of January 2009, suitable persons were recruited to the positions in line with the procedure that was laid down. Johnston Fernando's illegal interim committee, comprising of political henchmen, has removed more than 12 employees without any basis. Not only that, around 50 persons have been arbitrarily transferred to provincial offices all over the country in violation of the interim constitution of the union. All these transferred individuals need to be paid 2,500 rupees as travelling allowance. So there alone 125,000 rupees of members' funds have been misused.